All right, this video should help you with the adding up to green assignment. So let's get started on this. I have my lead checklist open. I want you to have this open as well. It should be in the scorecard homes tab. And one of the first things that you're going to have to do after you take a second and read through instructions, introductions, procedures, make sure you name it properly with your class period and your last and first name. You're going to have to figure out how many credits are needed to become LEED certified, silver, gold, and platinum. So we're going to find that in the scorecard homes tab. And here's the scorecard homes tab. They should be shown right at the top. The next thing that we're going to need to do is go into determine how many LEED credits you get by having a home that meets Habitat for Humanity guidelines, because we made our homes pretty small when it comes to square footage, and so LEED certification gives you a bonus for that. So you're going to go into Batch Single Family tab. So I'll go to Batch Single Family tab, and down here I have a little example typed in on mine. Let me delete this. So we're going to go to batch single family tab, and you can put in the total condition floor area. So I believe the first one you had to put in was 900, and then it is 2 bedroom. So put those two numbers in and then read whatever that home size adjustment is. And that number is probably going to be anywhere from -10 points to 10 or 15 points. That's how many points that you need to, that it gives you for having a small house. So this should be a positive number. These are probably all going to be positive numbers. Then you have to do your home. And then finally, you do a large house, like a 4 bedroom, 3,500 square feet. And I think in this one, you're going to find that it actually subtracts LEED credits. So you'll have to type that number in. And that just means that you need to add more credits to be able to get LEED certified because it's a large home and it is less green. As far as construction goes, then you're going to move on and you're going to just pick one of the categories. So, one of the categories is shown in here that we learned about in previous lessons, like a location and transportation, for example. And you're going to pick a category. You can do a little research on that one. You may have to Google it, write a description of it, give some examples of some of the prerequisite criteria that have to be met in order to gain those points. You can find some of the prerequisite criteria in these tabs. I'm going to look at SS for sustainable sites. And right here, this is a non toxic pest control. So, in this particular category, I have a few different items that I can choose. And so, these would be some specific examples that you could discuss as far as how you could meet the LEED requirement. Then, the last one, number 5, from the research that you've done here, choose one of those and describe how you could meet that. So I might choose this non-toxic pest control. So I'm going to click on this box. I'm going to hit Control C, and I'm going to do a Control V, paste that in there. And then the one I'm going to choose is install a steel mesh barrier termite control system. So I'm going to click that box and then highlight the text, copy that, and put a little colon there and paste that in there. I don't know why it's orange, but it is. And I put that there. So now how could I meet qualifications for this credit? Well, install a I could install a steel mesh barrier to prevent termites from eating exposed wood. So that's how I could do that. Now, as far as putting this in Revit, so that'll be our next thing that we're going to do. So you can finish up this assignment, pause this and come back to it, or you can just finish watching. The last thing that I need to do is I need to annotate that this is the LEED credit that I'm going to apply to my design. So I'm going to go over to Handy Apps, make sure I'm in the first floor view, click on Annotate so that you can add a text box with an arrow right here. So I click a termite control would be probably on the exterior. So I'm just going to click on a wall, but your arrow should point to whatever it is. So if it's a water thing for faucets, click on that. So I'm going to call this LEED credit, and then I'm going to put the category, and the category is SS, sustainable sites. So LEED credit SS. And then unfortunately, there is not a easy way to copy and paste this. So I actually have to type it in, install a steel mesh barrier termite control system. So I'm going to type that in. What's one credit? So that is my LEED annotation. Now I'm going to hit modify, and I want this LEED credit to be somewhere that it is on the top edge of my thing, that it's not really blocking anything. I do not want to put it way out to the side, because then when you screenshot this, your screenshot is going to have to go way out here to catch this. So I'm going to put it sort of, I guess I could put it down here on the bottom. You're going to have to be creative where you place this thing, and then you place your arrow to match. So that's what you'll need to do for your lead credit. I'll see this lead credit when I see your final screenshots. So go ahead and do the assignment first and then update your Revit design.